Hey everyone, Holly McKhann Realtor here, sharing some thoughts on the Orange County housing market and where it is now and where it might be going. I heard a fantastic presentation by Chris Thornberg. You can see the spelling of his name in the caption here on our live. He is a brilliant economist who laid it out on Monday at a presentation for some realtors, and I really wanted to share that with you because people are always asking me, where's the housing market going? Where's pricing going? For those of you that want to sell your homes, you're always wondering, is it the right time to sell? Are we at the top of a peak? Are we at the top of a bubble? And I'm going to talk about that for a few minutes here right now. So Chris says, number one, we have a strong, healthy housing market. He does not foresee us being at a peak or a bubble that we're going to start declining. And I'm going to share why he says that. So first of all, he says our median credit score over the last 10 years for home loans made since 2009 now is 750. That is a very, I'm going to say, strong, relatively high score for a FICO score for a borrower to make. So if they're doing that, if loans are being based on people with that kind of credit score and history, they are strong, healthy loans. Unlike, 5 to 10 years earlier from that, when people were getting loans that couldn't afford them, couldn't qualify for them. There was a lot of fraud involved. And so when people's payments adjusted upward with the adjustable rate mortgages, or just through their life, they couldn't afford their payments because they didn't properly qualify and didn't have the big high credit scores that people now do when they're getting home loans. So number one, we're not going to expect any significant defaults on mortgages like we saw years ago. And then secondly, he says there is enough demand for our Orange County housing market that he foresees that our pricing is going to be strong and stable and supported there. And how this comes about is we have more jobs than people in Orange County, but we don't have enough housing for the people. So because we have a housing shortage, that is keeping prices up. So those of you that took economics in high school or college, you may remember that if demand is up, then the price will be up or stay up. And that is what's going to support the pricing in today's Orange County housing market. He also said that we have high wages and that the people that are living in Orange County can't afford their homes. They've got high wages. So we can't compare it to wages in other parts of the state or the country, but rather people that are in their homes can afford them. They make the money, they're making the payments, they can afford it. So our pricing is going to stay up, in his opinion, based on his data and facts. The prices will stay up as long as we have a housing shortage. And unfortunately, we're going to have a housing shortage. Well, fortunate or unfortunate, I like prices being up for the most part. But we're going to continue to have that as long as our governmental entities have the onerous requirements and very expensive fees and permits and zoning and all of the challenges that have come through all of Southern California, really. My husband's also somewhat of a developer, and he sees what all of the fees and development and entitlement processes and fees are, and it makes it so builders can't afford to build anymore for a profit, except usually in the pretty high end. So they've got to be selling homes in the high end to be able to make profits, and it's not necessarily where we need the most housing, as you may guess and hear. So overall, Chris Thornberg says our housing prices are well supported in Orange County. And he says the reason why is we have a housing shortage. So as long as there's a shortage of supply, the pricing should stay supported. So that's his opinion. I was excited to share that with you. If you're thinking of buying or selling, great thing. It just happened in the last couple of days. Interest rates came down again. You can get interest rates as low as 4%. Sometimes lower depending on the program you choose, but 4% for a 30-year mortgage right now is a great deal and great opportunity. So if you want to buy, it's a great time. If you want to sell, Our pricing is nice and supported. I'm not saying the sky is falling and you need to sell fast, because I don't believe that. But I'd be happy to help you with any buying or selling, or for you or your friends or your family as well. I hope you're having a great day. And for any real estate questions or concerns, give me a call, text, or message right here through Facebook, 949-295-7770. I'll see you soon.